Hi Palak. You are working with a reference which is primarily painted in oil colors, right? And I think the drawing is fine, no issue. The struggle that you shared about mixing or blending, definitely it will be there because acrylic is a fast drying uh, pigment. Secondly, it is water based, it doesn't have that shine which you usually receive in oil paints. So first let us understand the reference, but that doesn't mean that you cannot paint, but yes, you will have some issues in blending. Now, when I look at the reference here, it is of Raja Ravi Verma, and when we talk about Raja Ravi Verma or understand his technique, so it was basically based on Renaissance period, where the shadows, this area which is in shadow, it is very thin layer, whereas the part which is in light is usually thick layer. With that, I mean that you need to finish your shadow areas in just 2 to 3 layers, but you need to work on your light area where the light is hitting with multiple and even more layers, like double layers, like 6 to 7 layers. Now, how the process goes, so Raja Ravi Verma, his technique was glazing technique means that you add one layer of color and then you sand it using sandpaper, then you glaze it down, then you add another layer. But because you are painting on paper, so this glazing technique won't be possible. But yes, we can go ahead and you know um, blend, work on the reference. Now when I see your painting, the shadow side, this side is fairly light right now. You need to darken it. Once you darken this side, automatically this the light sides appear way brighter. And that also includes the white portion, excuse me, inside the eye. See, it is not white, it has a touch of gray, and then this is very yellowish. Nothing, the whites on, there is nothing white. The lightest part is the cheekbone here, the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, and the pearl jewelry. Like that is the lightest over the overhead here. So what you need to first do is work on your shadow shapes. So darken this. Now there is a bit of orangish, like it is dark, but it has this, vibrant reddish, or not exactly reddish. This is alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson is a transparent color, which is transparent red, which is used when you are doing the shadow side, whereas when you paint the light side you need to use either chrome, cad red, etc. So alizarin crimson mixed with yellow ochre and burnt sienna, this is the color that you'll get. You need to cover this part. The eye is pretty dark, and when you see the nose, the transition, so the darkness ends around way before the bridge, and then there is a slight transition from dark towards the light so that our highlights can sit on it. So first, instead of going into details and outlining the eyes and outlining, so outlining is a big no-no. I'm not sure if you have covered, like this is something that I've been explaining in all my lessons. So if you have even in the acrylic lessons, acrylic portrait painting, so I'm not sure where you are in your course right now, what course you have enrolled in. So this technique, the whatever I'm saying, I've already taught all this. So first, let's work on the shadow shape, bring it to the actual value that we are looking for, and also the color. Then we will talk about the lighter area, and in last we'll talk about the features of the face, that includes eyebrows, eyes, lip, and the jewelry part. I hope I'm clear, and don't worry, you can achieve things with acrylic it will be little tricky. You need to work little hard, you need to work little fast. Thus, work on small areas at a time. So let's work on the shadow areas.